Hi. I don't know. I forgot that I'd pressed the start button. Hold on. Alright. I half planned to do something just as I was starting, and then I didn't really go through with it. But then I was like, I'm just gonna start and see if I like do it, but I never did, and so I just kind of sat in silence for like a minute. But I'm here now. Hi, Hamgubber. How's it going? I was gonna do one of those fucking open jokes where it's like, oh, didn't see you there. And I was gonna be like, I had been looking for like the strangest thing I could be reading. Like, I was gonna have a book in my hand, like, oh, sorry, didn't see you there. But I couldn't actually really find anything that was too strange, and the only books that I could find that was weird was like, it was getting like too big. I was gonna use my my city and guilds site carpentry and bench joinery book for my level 2 diploma. This book cost me like 30 quid. Didn't open it once. It also has Carlisle College Library stamped on the side of it, so it makes it look like I'm makes it look like I stole this from Carlisle. I didn't. I bought it legitimately. I didn't steal from Carlisle. I don't know where Carlisle is. Am I schizophrenic? No. Well, I might be. I don't think I am. I do see like the occasional thing. It's like occasional like moving thing out the corner of my eye. There's a up on my wall up there. I don't think you'll ever see it unless I went out of my way to point to show it you. There's like a thumbtack that had been hammered into the wall ages ago to hold a poster. The poster's long been ripped down, but that thumbtack is still up there. And when I'm sat here like playing games, just there's like a black dot that occasionally creeps into my vision, and I always think that there's like a little demon up there looking down at me. Who's Carlisle? Carlisle's my my mate. Me and him go way back. We went to school together. Carlisle, he's a good guy. He is. He's a good bloke. Really knows his way around a hammer. Built me a chicken coop. He did. Don't even own any chickens. I just said one day that I thought that owning a chicken would be cool. Next day he comes round with a load of chicken wire and some timber, builds me a little coop. Still ain't got any chickens in it, but you know. But yes. Hi Ariel, how's it going? That was my intention for the start of the stream. I was gonna do that, and then I just gave up. I was like, I'm far too fucking. No, I'm not. I'm far too out of it for me to do anything like that. And if it goes wrong, I'm just gonna look like an idiot, which I did because it didn't go wrong. Yet I still somehow managed to fuck it up. I mean, I didn't do it, and I somehow managed to fuck it up. Alright, Ariel. But yeah, today in terms of War Thunder, I've got no plans. Like always. I know I always say that. I feel like I need to spade this at some point. I need to re-spade this, sorry. I thought I had spaded this. Give me a sec. Let me look at my own. If I look at the tech tree, I might have spaded everything around it. Nope. No, I haven't. I just haven't. Unless. Well, they added the new ammunition, didn't they? I think. They added smoke and ammunition to it. Hi, Pickle. It's me. Wow. Unless you're calling out World of Warships, which is you're like play World of Warships instead. Or you're sponsored by World of Warships. This chat post was sponsored by World of Warships. Use code PICKLE now to get 5 days of premium, 700 doubloons, 400 shillings, and the HMS hood. I I don't really know what any, but I'll be honest. I installed Border Warships this morning because I kind of want to play it. Probably not on stream. I got no reason to play it on stream, but I haven't played it in a while, and I thought I might try it. But I made a new account. I made a new account under the Endless Bread name, so now I do have the Endless Bread Border Warships account. But also because the secrets, I saw people giving out like codes and things for it, and if you used the code, if you use like this like Santa like Christmas code or whatever, you got the Bismarck for free. And so I was like, I'll do that. I'll play the game again just to get the Bismarck. Do I care? No, but a free Bismarck is a free Bismarck, you know. Use code for fuck off. But yes, Water Warships ain't that bad. I enjoyed that. What I have played of Water Warships, I've enjoyed. I just don't play it that much. Fortnite, on the other hand, I know it's a jump, but I also played Fortnite yesterday. I say also because I didn't actually play Water Warships yesterday. I installed that this morning. I played Fortnite yesterday. I just thought about it. I hadn't played it in a while, and my friend had been ragging on it for a while, and I'd been trying to defend it, going on the assumption that I liked the game. And so I tried to play it yesterday. I tried to play Fortnite. I played one game of no build. Funnily enough, actually, I think yesterday was the day that I think that's the day that the Lego thing got introduced. I tried that for about 20 minutes and I got bored and I went to play the actual Fortnite. Did I say I didn't edge to Water Warships? Yeah, I did. I had to make sure that you know that I didn't edge to Water Warships, because I know I am one to edge to anything that I get my greasy little hands on. But no, I didn't play Water Warships this morning. I didn't play Water Warships this morning, or yesterday, sorry. I played Fortnite. I tried playing Fortnite. I played one game of Zero Build. I came 6th. I got like 6 or 7 kills and fucking hated it the whole time. First Bitwise and now ships. You gotta get it's like you've got to keep going bigger or else it starts to feel the same. Do you know what I mean? At least 1 or 2 of them I'm almost certain were bots, Maya. A couple of them were definitely felt like real people, but one of 2 of them definitely felt like bots or 6-year-olds. But honestly, I'm pretty certain they use 6-year-olds to train the bots, so it could have been either or. But yeah, I came 6th. And was like, I'm done with this, because the game just isn't good. It isn't good like I remember it. The movement is clunky. It's got stamina. It's probably been in there for a while now, but they've put stamina in Fortnite, so you can't just run forever. But it's an insultingly small amount of stamina that they give you, and so you can barely run anywhere, and it just feels really just bad. I can only think of the word bad. It just feels bad and clunky. If anything, it feels dry. It feels like no, hold on. Fortnite feels like you go out and you go, wow, look at all, it's like snowy there's snow everywhere. You're feeling icy and you go, wow, there's snow everywhere. I'm going to run and I'm going to slide on the ice. But you run and try and slide, but the ice isn't actually as slippery as you think. And so you go, you go, I'm going to slide, and that's it. That's what Fortnite feels like. It's a disappointing slide on the ice. That's Fortnite. It's like it's the feeling of going down a water slide and getting stuck. That's what playing Fortnite feels like. You could write an AI to work better than the bots. The Fortnite bots are terrible, but I'm pretty certain they're just there to fill in the space. What kind of rant did you tune into? Me complaining about Fortnite? Because I try. So okay, the premise, Siggy, is for a while me and my friend, I've been semi-jokingly telling my friend to play Fortnite with me for a while, and so I finally put my money where my mouth is and played Fortnite, on the assumption that it's not a horrible game. Epic Games as a developer and everything, that's different. But the game of Fortnite is like going on the assumption that it was playable. I played it. I got 6 kills, came in 6th, and then immediately uninstalled the game because it was just boring. It was boring and it was clunky and it did not feel satisfying to do anything in it. And all it makes me think is, why does anyone like Fortnite now? Because it does not have any kind of satisfying movement. I was complaining. What I was mostly complaining about is the stamina bar. The fact that it's got an insultingly short stamina bar, which means that you can run for less than a second, pretty much, and then you've got to wait ages for it to come back up again. I liked Fortnite back in the day, and I'm glad that they had they added no build. But current Fortnite, maybe it was just the people I was playing it with back in the day that I enjoyed. Playing it solo, maybe that's just what I didn't like, but it just felt off, you know. You felt nice today. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'll make sure it doesn't snow. I'll make sure it doesn't get icy next time. I am Father Christmas after all. I actually checked the weather this morning, which I know is weird. You don't really have to check the weather. You just look outside. And also, it wasn't this morning. It was midday because that's when I woke up. And I was like scared. Like, it's been like -2 over the past like week or so. And I looked at it. I looked at the weather, and it was like 8 degrees outside. It was 8 degrees, and I was like, how is it 8 degrees? It's fucking December. Don't I have a job? No, not currently. I'm also just on a very bad sleep schedule at the moment. I've accidentally fallen into a horrible schedule where I've been going to bed at like 2 in the morning and waking up at like between 11 and 12. Like, the amount of time that I'm spending sleeping is fine. It's just when I'm doing it. You never liked Fortnite. The campaign was cool, but though I never played the campaign mode because you had to pay for it, and it was and Fortnite was the Battle Royale was free. I think it was pretty sad though that they only added the Battle Royale on a whim, and that just sort of took off, and that's what everyone wanted. Da, 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 da. I remember like a lot of YouTubers doing like paid videos on the original Fortnite. You're dead tired by 11 p.m. I don't really get it. I mean, I can be. There's a lot of other things stopping me from going to bed. And it's not just that. It's like I get to fucking 11 and I'm like, I could go to bed, but just think about all that time that I've got left for the day, you know? If I go to bed now, that's like a whole 4 hours that I'm wasting. Main thing about what to play, you kind of torn between Mudrunner or starting Horizon Zero Dawn. Does Mudrunner have like, what is Mudrunner? I remember Mudrunner, or was it Mudrunner? Maybe it was actually a different game that I'm thinking about. I think I only ever remember that being like a tech demo. How's the villain arc going? I meant SnowRunner. I mean, it's the same game, innit? If one is set in the snow and one's in the mud. If I'm not mistaken. The villain arc is I'm currently in my like, you know how every villain has that moment where they're like kind of they're questioning whether or not being a villain is the right thing to do. That's the current bit of that's the villain arc, part of the villain arc that I'm in. I'm questioning whether or not it's appropriate for me to be a villain. And if what I've been doing has been right all along. And I'm just kind of waiting for that moment where I see the hero and I go, no, actually no, I do like being a villain. The Uwu arc. Don't you just never if you ever catch me in an Uwu or OO arc, I will personally allow you to, like, I don't know. I was trying to think of something, because the first thing that I thought of, I was like, am I allowed to say that? I was going to say I will personally allow you to mail a pipe bomb to my house. But honestly, I don't know what Twitch would allow, if Twitch would allow me to say something like that. So I'm saying it there as not a thing. But yeah, see, I have not played either Horizon or SnowRunner. But I think I remember like SnowRunner or like MudRunner, SnowRunner being a tech demo that I tried ages ago before my computer was good. I get it wrong. Violence is a question. The answer is yes. Yeah, play VR. See, you bought a VR headset. Use it. Don't do what I did, where I bought a VR headset. I used it like 3 times. I haven't touched it since. I've been trying to think about what I want to play because I mean I'm probably just gonna play War Thunder today, but I just couldn't. I don't really know what I want to do at the moment. But yeah, if you ever catch me saying ooh ooh or oh oh, if you ever catch me saying something like the oomphy, you have the ability, you have the permission to remove my fingernails and deglove my hands. Ever since the God of War Ragnarok going to get free DLC, I don't know anything about God of War Ragnarok. I've never played a God of War game. God of War is not like the sort of I never owned a console for it until a couple of years ago, and I got the PS4. But it was never something that piqued my interest. Cringe. Da, 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 da. I played last night. I played this lineup here, this one that I've got here, and I got up tiered, like a full up tier to like 8.7, and there was an IKV 109 105 on the other team that died once in the whole game that got over 10 kills because he just laser rangefinder sniped us from afar with this because there's nothing we can do because I was in Cold War tanks. I mean, the 109 for 105 is probably a Cold War tank, but you know what I mean. I was in fucking American heavy. Even if I say it ironically, yes. You can. I want you to fucking. I had to look up what oomphy means the other day because I was like, I asked my friend because he's usually up to date with all the cringe shit, and I was like, do you know what oomphy means? And I was like, I just assumed that it was some kind of like nonce thing because I've only ever seen pedos on Twitter posting it about like small anime girls, and I had to look it up, and it turns out it isn't a pedo thing, but I'm gonna remember it as a pedo thing. So if any one of you say it, I'm assuming you're a nonce. Apparently, it just means one of my followers, but you know. You love God of War and you love Ragnarok. Don't I have no? Well, yeah, but I'm not sitting here wanking over him. I'm not sitting here making posts on Twitter about how it's fucking. You know, look at all these. Look, if you saw the post that I saw, you would go, "Hold on, I don't have any titty figures on my shelf." I don't know if you've ever seen my shelf in its entirety. I don't have any titty figures on my shelf. Why not? How many girls do I have on my shelf? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like 12. Oh wait, 13. But it is the majority of them are guys because I think. Look, pick up. That's my weeb shelf. There's actually a little bit more just past this edge here, and it also extends up there a bit. You can't really see what's going on up there because it's, you know, the angle. On the top shelf, I can't bother to hold it up. But on the very top shelf, I also have some Warhammer things. Not Warhammer, World of Warcraft. You need a big pic. Where is it? This one? There you go. You can see everything that's going on the shelf now. That's my collection of things. You can actually see more on that shelf than I can from here. I've got so I got my sword. I've got my miscellaneous Sword Art Online girl there. There's these 3 here Those 3 pink dots are the same girl. Then there's Sinon. They're the only 3 characters I care about from Sword Art Online. That's miscellaneous Gundam stuff. That... Give me a sec. That is Zelda and miscellaneous Nintendo stuff. This here is... That's Warcraft. That's Warcraft. That's something else. These 2 characters here are the Kaguya anime. Then there's New Game. Couple Naruto things and some PlayStation games and the Xbox 360. This is my Attack on Titan shelf. Those are my pride and joy here. These are my Austin Powers games. And these here are my Naruto shit. Oh, I've also got My Hero Academia there, but we don't talk about that. Oh, and Tokyo Ghoul. Where's the banana from Fortnite? I don't have the banana from Fortnite. You wonder who the cutie was in the middle? It's yeah, it's Sasuke. I'm showing off I'm putting off playing War Thunder as long as I can. Because I don't want to play it. I also have, I've got Sasuke and Lelouch down here. The kind of Lelouch is just behind Sasuke, but I've got Sasuke down there. But yeah, that's my that's my shelf of shit. And it's also right at the very top. You can't see it. It's just a little bit up there. Some Lego. I don't want to play War Thunder. War Thunder's gonna make me sad. Oh, I've also... Oh, I can't remember. It's all over there. I've also got the bread hat over there, but I can't go do and get that. There we go. Ugh. Excuse me. Why do you want a giant inflatable banana? You don't have that much stuff, so you have a full right to call me a weeb, even though you probably watch more than me. You probably do. I don't watch much. I watched a couple episodes last night and was like, this is boring, and stopped. I was showing us my anime stuff. I deserve to be sad. Oh, God forbid a man have interests. More like obsessions, but that's not it. I prefer the fucking anime figures over actual anime at this point, I'll be honest. Some of those figures I bought, like those Sword Art Online figures I bought before I'd even seen the show. I just liked the look at the character. She was pink and held a P90. It's like, what's not to like about that? You have a bookshelf with a bunch of electric guitars. Do you have them sat on the bookshelf? Just have good interests. I do. My interests are amazing. My interests are perfectly acceptable if you don't look at other people that don't accept it. To the internet, can you... Yeah. You knew what you were getting into when you saw my... when you first came into my streams. You knew what you were getting into. You knew from the very moment. Well, apart from the people that joined like after when I'd moved my camera. Ugh. Yeah, I'm doing this. No, I'm playing on my own today, Ria. I'm not pissing about with other people. I want to play I'm playing what I want to play, and I'm playing it how I want to play it. And I want to play this, and that's what I'm doing. Well, when I say I'm playing on my own today, my mood can change. I'm too salty. I'm feeling too just salty by default today, and so I'm playing on my own right now. But we'll see how it goes in time. I don't want to. I want to just fucking do whatever for today. Mostly because I don't really want to play War... Well, no, I don't want to play War Thunder. I kind of always want to play War Thunder. I just don't really have anything that I want to do, like any goals for War Thunder currently. And so I just want to be able to move around freely. can hear something directly ahead of me. What is it? Oh no. If I don't move, he can't see me. See? I told you. He didn't see me because I didn't move. Silly IKV. I'm gonna call this guy out. Fuck off. I think he's already dead. Oh my, he took out one of my commander. Da, ba, da, da. I know it's not 50 cal proof. Unfortunately, Maya, I can't use my 50 cal currently. And I didn't want to push out to it because I would struggle against it. And the 50 cal wasn't high enough to look over the top. You can't wait for the next update. The Griffin's gonna go crazy. See, I'm very excited to see the F-15 in game. Yeah, I do not really know anything about the Griffin. I don't really know much about the Su-27. I think they're cool vehicles. I just don't really know much about them. But I'm pretty excited to see the F-15. I'm never ever gonna use one. But I'm excited to know that it's in the game. It's the same with like the Challenger 3. Shit, I didn't mean to click there. It's the same with the Challenger 3. And the what's the other one? The T-90M. They're both vehicles that I'm probably never gonna play. Same with like the modern, with the most up-to-date Abrams that's being added. I think. Is there a new Abrams being added? That isn't? Yeah, there is. There is. It's got the different type of ERA on the side. So it's like I'm excited to know that they're entering the game, but I'm never gonna use them. The only thing out of the next update that I have any chance of really using is gonna be that like French anti-air. I know that 2 new Abrams are coming, but one of them's premium. Oh no. Oh yes. Shit. One of them's a premium, which is basically just a reskin of the HC from what I can tell. So I'm not overly sort of... I don't overly care. Also, you can say the F-15 is shit, and I don't care. I think it's cool. I don't care about if it's good or not. I think I've made that point abundantly clear in the past, is that I choose I choose the vehicles I like by how cool they are, not by how good they are. And the F-15 is cool. Oops, that was a misclick. Well, it wasn't a misclick, it was a perfectly acceptable, reasonable click, but... What is that? I think it's a Tiger. No, it isn't. It's an AMX-50, okay. I'd rather not watch a video of a guy testing the Griffin's technology, only because I don't care. Or maneuverability, whatever. Yeah. I've seen what it can do in game. I have seen it. I'm just not that interested. Hold on. I like the new sounds. I've seen the new I've heard like the sound of the Su-27 in I watched Fly Daily play with it. And I saw well, I didn't see it. I can't see sound, but I heard how cool the new the Jetto sound. But I tried playing some air last night. I tried playing a little bit with the F5C and then a little bit with the Su-25, and I just didn't have any fun. And I was like, I'm not playing this. I had a little bit of fun at one point because I went into a head-on with another F5. I took him out, but I clipped him as I was going past him. And he took my tail off, or took my stabilizer. Is it stabilizer? The vertical stabilizer. And and I had to I tried to fly my way back to base, but I didn't manage to make it. And I had a bit of fun there, but other than that, I'm not having fun with it. I don't think, even if I was to try and get to top tier with it, I wouldn't enjoy it. Da, 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 da. Where's... I haven't seen... I'm not... I'm scared. I love the IS-2, but sometimes I forget how not amazing it is, and I've just gaslit myself into thinking it's the best tank at this battle rating. Who's here? Okay, you're dead. Also, you can't wait for the social media to be on fire about the T90M. It's the testing says it's impervious to anything. I mean, I've already seen people. I was completely it never mentioned War Thunder, but on r/tank porn earlier, I saw someone showing off the T90M like reversing and claiming that it was faster than 4 kilometers an hour. So I'm already seeing the Rushaboos getting angry at the fact that the T90M is not going to be, you know, properly shown off in game, because they're like, no, it can go faster than 4 kilometers an hour backwards. What are you on about? It's actually the greatest tank ever made. Stop nerfing my amazing tanks in your games. Even though, you know, they never directly said that, but you can kind of get an idea when T90M does get announced for a game, and then within the same day, people start complaining about how the speed in-game is not right. I've done nothing this battle in this fucking IS-2. Oh, hi, Vad. Sorry, the colour of your username was different. I didn't recognise you. How's it going? Have you aged? Is the fact that your username colour has gone to like a brown from a bright yellow? Maybe I'm just making false memories up. Is that indicative of you aging? I was also saying the opposite. I was saying that I was not having fun. Wow, West. Yeah, it's true. It's amazing. What am I talking about? I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I'm just saying that it's just a little bit hit or miss. It represents the stains in your pants as you get older. That's hot, that is. Don't say that in my chat, or else I'm gonna have to ban you for being too hot. But yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. To be fair, that I can't really say that because I haven't come into your chat in a while, so it's not like it's not like I can really be like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while, as in like a low-key guilt thing. But no, is it are you doing well? I'm too big for you. You're larger than I am. That's what I was thinking of you. I saw you streaming and having like, you know, an average of like 18 viewers and being like, wow, he's in the big leagues now. You're up in the sky, looking down on us all with a blissful smile. You're content with the people beneath you. It's like one of those knowing smiles that the schools when you're in school and the teaching assistant looks at you. You know when the teaching assistant like gives you that knowing smile. She knows that you're a little bit slow. What I'm trying to say is if the teaching assistant spent a little bit too much time around you, you were the you know, the little bit of you were you were that child. You've always looked at me with contempt. I know. I think it's mostly because of just how, you know, how stylish and how cool I've always been. I think that's why. I think it's jealousy, innit? I want to be honest. I'm not very consistent with what I'm saying. I've changed what I you know, portray you as numerous times in this whole sentence. I'm not very good with consistency. I'm quite a, you know, I like to change things up. Because you can't draw horses as me. Hi, Zoe. My horse drawing abilities are like godlike. That's the only thing on my store at the moment, that horse mug. I've removed everything else. But that's I haven't got it today. I haven't used it on stream in a while because I haven't been drinking coffee on stream. I've been trying to change how I consume coffee on stream. By having coffee before I stream and then like just like a can of Pepsi, or in the past couple of days Monster. But yeah, I haven't drawn any horses in a while. I haven't had any to draw. Snort the granules like cocaine? No, because I'm actually like, I'm middle class and we have a little coffee machine, so I can't. But it's capsule. It's a capsule coffee machine, and so I have to. I'd have to crack open it and snort the ground up coffee. I know, oh la-di-da. I did nothing that battle, but I was too busy getting annoyed. But nothing really. La-di-da, look at me. We have a coffee machine in our house. I know, it's a difficult life to live when you everything is done for you by machines. Make it an espresso, put it in a syringe and slam it in my eye like a Glaswegian does heroin. That'd be a good idea. Or like just condense it, like evaporate it all off. Wait, do you wonder if the caffeine would go up with the thing? Ria, I don't know if you're around. I've told you I'm playing on my own today. Bugger off. So yeah, I think Salty might be asking about how's your porn business going? How's your pornographic side hustle going? I kind of want to get fucking Sporty pointed it out the other day. No, this was like weeks ago. That was stupid. Sporty brought up like one of those like, you know, those this is coffee things again. One of those like metal coffee things. It's kind of like it's like that on top and then that on the bottom, and you like heat it up on the stove or whatever. Sporty like tried to convince me to buy one of those like a couple months ago, and I kind of occasionally like think about it again. I'm not going to, because we've got that little coffee machine. But, you know, I just kind of... I don't actually know if I like coffee. That's part of the problem. I don't know if I've just convinced myself that I like coffee. Like, I've been drinking... I drink it every day at this point. But I don't know if I like it or not. Because I've been kind of... If I don't have a load of sugar in it, then I'm not going to like it. And so I'm trying to... I don't know if I... Sorry. I don't know if I like coffee or if I just like sweet things. But to be fair, I know that I like sweet things. Not great. You still haven't heard back from the last who offers you 20. That's unfortunate. Maybe you should start sending them, like, messages. Just repeatedly, just over and over again. Don't let them sleep. Send them so many messages that they can't sleep. Sounds like weebs that force themselves to like hentai. Do I like it or do I just watch it every day because it's expected of you? That is a problem. I also went through that, and I came to the conclusion that I don't like hentai, and I'm watching it because I think I have to. How many weebs do you know about Vad that watch hentai because they feel like they have to? I've never heard of anyone who watches hentai because they think it's expected of them. Is that a story of yourself? Did you do that? Did you get peer pressured into watching hentai? But people told you that this is what anime is and you wanted to fit in with your friends, and so you just continued watching hentai, and at this point you've done nothing but watch hentai and you think that that's normal. Ugh. Check the message thing. What, this? Oh, it's you. So I thought it was someone else. You forced yourself to play naval. Well, that's brave, Salty, that is. That is a brave thing to do. If I was wearing a hat, I'd take it off. I'd take it off for you. What'd you join into? You joined into Vad trying to convince me that it's normal to watch hentai every day. I don't watch hentai. Sorry, I know that's weird for me to say because I am the weirdo, but like I don't, because it's weird. It's not normal. It's like it's a sin. It feels like a sin to watch. Like people, I cannot. Like you. Anime, cartoons, and TV all do the same thing, where they take real life and exaggerate it. But like, if you take like the sounds, shut up. If you take like the sounds of like sex and turn them into something else, well, you have to make them, you have to like boost them up 70%, because that's what you do when you turn something from real life to media. You have to exaggerate it. But if you do that, it just sounds horrible. Like, you cannot convince me in any sense of the word that, you know, the sounds that you hear in hentai, or even what it fucking looks like, is normal. You know, like, it doesn't look, sound, or anything. It just, it feels wrong. You know, I feel like I have to go to church after seeing it. I just have to put it out there that you know, hentai is weird. It just makes me feel uncomfortable when I hear it. I don't want some random Japanese woman whispering in my ears, and I don't want to hear. You know, I don't ask what kind of hentai I'm watching, but you know what I mean. You take an act that's as vile and disgusting as, you know, as sticking your wiener in someone, and you you bump it up to 11 because it's cartoons and you have to do that. And it sounds and you're gonna just make it sound horrible. Shit.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
Where have these M109s come from? Can I go to the front of an M109 with this? Yes. Oh, leave me alone, Tiger 2. Da 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 da. It's the last stand of the samurai. That's to be how it's the next video. Oh, I will see. We'll see how that goes. Watch hentai in church. Can't do that in a church. I thought I had Sabaton in my head, but I didn't. In fact, I had fucking Now you're gonna wonder how I got these two songs mixed up. But I had Rockefeller Street playing in my head, but just with me screaming about hentai somehow made Rockefeller Street sound like fucking the fucking Sabaton. Yeah, I don't know. But somehow I managed it. Who's been jacking off in the holy water? That's how you make it holy. That's the secret ingredient. Isn't the British gets to my brain? The British rot. It is a rot. The secret ingredient in holy water is sin. Yeah, well, no, yeah, because that's the thing. The holy water takes everyone's sins and turns it into not sins or something. I don't really know what holy water does. All I know is that I used to think that holy water was like some special like there was something to it, because the first time I was ever introduced to holy water was in The Simpsons, where like Moe gets it in his eyes or something and it makes a hissing noise and he screams and clutches his face. And so I always used to think that holy water was like actually real, but it turns out it's just water that's been blessed. Holy water is just water that a man's prayed over. Ugh, it's fine. And the joke is that, you know, Moe is, you know, very sinful. I hide behind the bushes, the tiger might not see me. What do you mean pray? Sorry, prayed's a word, I think. Have you ever thought about carbonating the blood of Christ? What a coincidence that priests are going to preying on children. You can't say that. That's slander towards the church. I'll get the church will come after me if you say that, and I'll get blacklisted.
Get your hand off my penis!
But sorry, I realised that the Christian church is a scam. I realised that like 20 years ago. Fucking okay. So this might get semi-sad for a very brief moment, but trust me, it's important. Yeah. So a couple weeks ago, my granddad died. Yeah. And so we've been going through all that, and I'm not asking for fucking. You don't have to be like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's whatever. But here's the thing: is the other day we had the funeral for it. It wasn't a funeral; it was like a remembrance service kind of thing. We were getting cremated. It was all whatever. Everything is done now. Yeah. So I had to go because obviously it's my dad's dad. We had to get there early to make sure everything was set up and going correct. And while I was there, my dad introduced me to the pastor of the church. I didn't know it was the pastor of the church at the time, but I still was like, all right, it's just a guy that my dad's introducing me to. His name's fucking Tim or whatever. I don't know what his name is. And the moment that the pastor sort of learned that I was not part of the church, he like immediately was like, well, can I see you here next Sunday? Are you going to be here for the church service on Christmas? And I was like, no. You know, he just like immediately, the moment that he learned that I wasn't part of the church, he was like, not part of the church, you say? Well, I can change that. Have you considered not being a sinner? And it's like, fuck off. And then it's like, then like also similarly like when he you know, the moment that he learned that I was unemployed, he immediately tried to stick his nose in my business and be like, so have you considered doing this as a job? And it's like, I'm here to not celebrate the death of my granddad, but it's like, I'm here to, you know, I'm here to go to remember and have a joyous time thinking about you know, the life of my granddad. And he's like, have you considered that all your problems are because you're not part of the church? You know? Because I have considered that, and I've come to the conclusion that no, actually, all my problems are not part of the, because I'm not part of the church. And it's like, fuck. Other than that, the service was fine. I will have to admit, he did a good service. But other than that, but it was just the fact that the moment that he learned that I wasn't part of the church, he was like, well, I even at one point, like, because, you know, I'm pretty awkward, as you could probably tell. I'm pretty awkward. And so he asked, he was like, oh, so, you know, you're going to come for the Christmas service. To which I was like, I was very uncomfortable and not wanting to get into this because I don't want to. On that day, I've got very fucking. My anxiety was fucking high on that day because I was surrounded by people I don't hang around with or that I don't really know, and things were going. My brain was fucking rocketing, and he was like, you know, you're going to come to the Christmas service. I don't want to be a part of this conversation at this point because I'm like, I don't want to just straight up say, no, I think you're a liar. So I have to be polite about it. So I tried to make the polite joke of, oh, I think I'm busy that day. You know, an obvious joke, yeah? To be like, you know, he's like, do you want to come on, you going to the Christmas service? Oh, I think I'm busy that day, sorry. And he's like, oh no, we could move it, we can move it around you. And it's like, take the hint! Take the hint that you're making me uncomfortable, you strange man. I don't like. He just proved my point. He proved my thoughts that you give a fucking evangelical pastor a chance, and he will take that moment. He will put his fist deep inside and try and pull you towards him, kicking and screaming. He didn't seem like a bad guy. He just seemed like an annoying guy, like because he wants you to join the church, and it's like, no. You can't convince me that you're the be all and end all of my problems. Like I said, the service was fine. I don't want to. I could nitpick and say this is what I didn't like about him, but like the actual, you know, it was a remembrance service for my granddad, and he did a good job of that. So, hi Irvan. Who keeps messaging me? It's Ria. Ria, I've told you once, and I'll tell you again. Actually, I've told you twice at this point. I'm playing on my own. If I considered being Pope. That's what he told me. Has I ever considered being Pope? But yeah, no, he that was like that was annoying to I don't like going to that church. I don't really like going to that church too frequently anyway. Mostly because I just kind of... He was the only person to do it. There was a lot of other people there that because I used to... When I was a small boy, I went to that church. That was a church that I went to. When I was younger, that was a church I went to. So a lot of the people who are still there... A lot of the people who were there... I knew from when I was younger. And so I always kind of expect that someone will be like, are you going to come to, you know, are you going to come back to church or whatever? But like, it never really happens with anyone else. It was only ever him. And it actually, no, that was the first time. That was the first time that a member of that church has been like, do you want to go to the, you know, are you going to come back? Even like the previous people that saw me there as a child and then saw me leave never really tried to force me to come back. Technical question from the back. Aren't all boys and girls young? You can be in... Well, you usually do. I do find it strange. Like, you could technically refer to an old man as a boy on a technical level, but it would be weird to... It would be weird to. I, like, wouldn't refer to, like, an 18-year-old as a young... as a boy. But, you know... Maybe you're right. Oops, sorry, IS2. I didn't mean to there. Getting irate about the church. That being said, I'm not against people who believe in who believe in religions. I'm against people who try and force it upon me. Da, 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 da. Because it's like I've had what's that? That is the, yeah. It's the heavy tank version because it had the cloth around its turret. Its mantlet, sorry. Yeah, I was that is because Maya did witness the birth of Christ. I felt that. There's another one there. Ah. Red playing a heavy tank. Well, it's because I don't really play this battle rating. I do quite like heavy tanks. They just can be a little bit annoying to try and use sometimes. The Catholic Church are very good at thrusting things upon people they don't want. Oops. Hold on, let me just fall back a little bit. There we go. I mean, it's not Catholic. Oh, fuck off. It's, I don't know what denomination it is. I think it's a branch of the Church of England. All I know is that they're like evangelical, not evangelical. Evangelical is the anime. It's the Evangelion Church. It's the Church of Shinji. That's it. I forgot the name of the main character. So much fire. I can't see what I'm shooting at. I can't see you. It's not fair. His dad forgot his name too. For the Church of Gundam, I think you're just saying that because you saw me. You saw me stream me building one, and you want to fit in. Not true. But yeah, I don't. What Gundam did I build? I built two. I built the Gundam Aerial HG, and then after building that one and having a jolly old time, I was like, I'm gonna build another one, and so I bought Gundam Aerial Full Mechanics, which is the same one, just bigger and a little bit better. And so I built those on stream, and they sit on my desk staring at me every time that I'm playing, every time I'm streaming. I've also got another Gundam down here. Coming back when I build the 00. I don't like that one though. I don't think. Wait, is that from Mobile Suit Gundam 00? I don't know if it's pronounced 00. Because I started watching that last night. Very coincidentally, I started watching that last night, and I don't know if I like it or not. I've only watched 3 episodes, and I don't know how I feel about it. It has you know, it has a similar Iron Blooded Orphans vibe, which is part of the reason why I started watching it, because someone said if you like Iron Blooded Orphans, you'd probably like this one. And I did like Iron Blooded Orphans, but I don't know if I like this one. I don't mind it being political. I'm not bothered about that. Because at the end of the day, from what I've heard, all Gundam's political in some way. But I just don't know if I like, because it's from, a big part of whether or not I like a Gundam is just what it looks like, and I don't really like the Gundam, the look of the Gundams in that. I don't really like the look of any of the mobile suits, to be honest. And with it being from, it's not this next bit is not as big of a problem, but with it being from 2007, it has that very 2000s look to it. Oh, okay. It has a very it has that very 2000s animation look to it that I'm not too sure if I like yet. I also felt horrible last night. I had a horrible headache. I felt sick and I was tired, but that could have something to do with it. But I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. But I like Iron Blooded Orphans, and I like G-Witch. I wanted to watch the Unicorn Gundam OVA films or whatever they are, but then I kind of learned that that's part of the UC timeline, and I'd have to watch all of UC to really enjoy it, and I don't really want to do that. The only reason I want to see Unicorn is because the Unicorn Gundam looks cool. It's an impressive barrel you've got there. So I'm not too sure what if I'm gonna sort of continue watching that, or if I'm just gonna go give up with it, because I kind of just I like the Gundams more than the actual show in some instances. Seed's alright. Are they still? Are they all part of the like the main canon though? Or is that another side story? Not side, just alternate universe. Because that's what I liked about IBO and G-Witch, is that they're both on their own and you can just watch them when you want. Like, you don't have to have any prerequisite knowledge of the show. All right, we've got a PE8 coming in on A, so I'm just gonna see if I can get. Oh no, the PT-76 hasn't read. The PT-76 didn't read that. Oh, never mind, it's fine. I'm just gonna see if I don't know how far away I need to be from the point to not die. There you go. That's a bit of a risky shot, but I didn't know what angle I was gonna have to shoot at. Got like Gundams, hasn't it? Gundams are great. But yeah, I know I shouldn't have to necessarily worry about the universes, but like sometimes there are like minor prerequisites that it is good to know. Did he get? I don't even know if he got this bomb off. I'm dead anyway, so it's not like it matters. Do you think, how many people do you think like rant about hentai on Twitch every day? Do you think there's any out there? Do you think I'm the first person to do it? Sometimes I think back to the things that I rant about and I'm like, is this normal? Like, oh no. At least me. It was at least me. Da, 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 da. The first one you've watched. I think, you know, that's a good thing. Is it? Oh wait, no, that's fine. I think being the first person to do something on Twitch is like the best. Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year this year. I can understand it. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, but people seem to think it was really good. Maybe I should learn to animate and make some tasteful hentai with less sounds. I would love to do that. I was back in the day, a while ago, somewhat like I mentioned that I wanted to draw. I wanted to learn to draw and or animate. And I was only half joking when I said that originally when I wanted to learn to draw, it was to draw porn. Like, I was only half joking with that. Is my Lanapol IS2s? Yes. This was just I was just doing it to use the I wanted to spade these two IS2s here, and I didn't realize that I'd only had IS2s on it. Yeah, I was only half joking in the past. Whenever, like, in this, even just going back to school, when like my friends would ask me like, you know, why do you want to learn to draw, or that kind of adjacent question, I'm like, I just want to do it because I want to draw porn. I just think it'd be fun. But then I kind of, you know, and I kind of realized that drawing's hard and it takes effort, and I don't have any of that at the moment. And looking at something that you've drawn, if you're not good at drawing, but you know what it's like, but you know what good art looks like, looking at bad art, even if you drew it, is hard. Where am I? Where am I going? My top lip is swollen today. I've got a cold sore on it. It's really annoying. I mean, I say today, it was like it yesterday, and it'll be like it for the next few days, but... It's painful. It hurts. My mouth is in pain, and I don't like it. I should do some badly drawn hentai like my horse and sit on a mug. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that on Stream Elements. I'd have to start my own little production company for mugs. I don't want to get banned from Stream Elements for selling porno. Sell it on Etsy. I don't know you can do it on Etsy. But no, I should get some badly drawn. I should draw some more badly drawn. Well, yeah, I should draw some more badly drawn stuff. It's not really the best sentence, but it'll work. Wait, I haven't reloaded yet. Shit. Use my OnlyFans for it. Does anyone actually? Do people sell? Do people sell like hentai on OnlyFans? I just sort of assume that most people do that on like Patreon. Breadly drawn. That could be my my series. That could be like my YouTube series where I draw things badly, but I just call it Breadly. I'm gonna claim that I made up that name, Vag. You can't have it. I made that up, not you. It was me. I did dip that. No, I can't. I'm a plagiarist now. You're right there, T34. You know what? I'm just gonna do that. How many more things am I going to steal from you? I know it's not the first. I can't remember what the other things are that I've stolen from you, but it's definitely not the first, you're right. I'll steal once and I'll steal again. You can't stop me. Even if you want to, you can't. I got some tricky fingers, and I'm gonna be pinching things. I can't actually remember what it is. I know that I did take some I know I took inspiration from you on something. I think it was having, I don't actually know what it was. I didn't steal, I took inspiration. You know, we gotta say it the right way. Do I want some Dr. Diet Law? It depends on how much pornography and other and women problems it has. It involves. Also, I look like a man that'd appreciate your latest purchase. What have you bought? Go on, Diet. Tell me then. Whisper me your tales. An ergonomic mouse. You really are becoming an old man, aren't you? It's one of those ones that looks like you're jerking off an alien when you're using it. Yeah, one of the vertical ones. Is it actually any good? Or is it another one of those like things that people try and convince you that you need? It's like, oh, you know, keeping your hand like that is not natural for us, so it's really bad for your wrist or something like that. I wouldn't mind getting one of those like ergonomic mouse mats, you know, that, you know, sometimes just coincidentally have anime titties on them. Then again, you can get one that's like Levi's arse. You don't have to just get the anime titty ones. If you want one that's got Levi Ackerman's arse on it, that's also a possibility. I don't think I can go nah. I don't think I can go through the front of that. Your mum thought you was born deaf because you'd ignore sounds incoming that weren't either loud or directed at you, with the name included. Yeah, that is some diet law. Dreaming of gun depression. It was taking everything in my head to not complain about the gun depression on that. To be fair, the only problem with like those anime girl mouse mats and just those sort of ergonomic mouse mats in general is they're too small, you know. Anime girl mouse mats are a fun little novelty idea until you realize that if you want to do anything like rocket jumping in Team Fortress, I don't have the mouse mat room for it because I require like I've got to move my entire arm. I usually have my sensitivity quite low, so I have to move my mouse a fair bit. You sent me the mouse me the perfect mouse mat. We're not winning this, are we? No, I can check what's going on Discord. Wait, did you send it on Discord on Twitch? Hold on. Sorry, OKV. That's my bad. I'll check it in a sec. Give me a minute. This here, then Twitch. Hey. Oh fuck! I look hideous. Sorry, I just saw myself on stream. That is horrible. That is horrible. It's fucking just 18 quid. It's for anyone who wants to know what it is, it's a fucking Pepe mouse mat. Oh, excuse me. Well, you get everything on the mat. You get Pepe everything. There's a whole website for it. Oh, excuse me. Let me open up, not that. That's how you get ransomware. Yeah, I shouldn't click on links that Vad sent me. One day it's gonna just send me a link. What it's gonna be is it's gonna just be a link to some virus website that's gonna take my Twitch account. And Vad's gonna take control of my Twitch channel. Oh, you can get it for $30. You can get a streamer door sign that says stream live or not live. Out of everything on the website, that's like the only thing I'd want, but I'm not spending 30 quid for something I could just get a piece of paper on it. You have a discount code for there. What? Are you an affiliated streamer? Are you affiliated with the Pepe store? Fucking. Why did what? Oh, I just closed. Hold on, give me a sec. I just closed something by accident that I kind of actually wanted to have open. Get that one. What, like, you making so I don't know why. I don't actually have any questions for that. I don't know why. That is cool though. Get yourself get a fucking. You were trying to sell to me. I just realized you were trying to get me to use your discount code, weren't you? You were gonna wait for me to go, wow, that's cool, I'm gonna buy it, and then you were gonna swoop right in and say, how about this? I've got a discount code. You were trying. This was a pitch. This was a sponsored chat post, wasn't it? You tried to swoop in and sponsor a chat post. Grand Theft Auto each one seeking out a whole lineup, and you yeah. You saw cakes on Etsy for $40, not decorated ones, just 500-gram cakes. Etsy's a horrible place. Etsy's a place that's like, you have people who sell like actual legitimate items, but then there's also just a lot of like stolen items on there. From what I've seen, there's a lot of like people stealing stuff on there. Straight up Mountain Dewed it. I was thinking, I don't know if this is what you're referencing or not, but I was thinking about getting some like Mountain Dew products just to see if I could get that thing to come into my chat, just so I could ban it. I wanted to get the Mountain Dew bot into my chat just so I could ban it, just for the satisfaction of doing that. I never did, because that would require me going outside, and I didn't want to do that. But I was like, this is a horrible advertising idea. Like, it puts your name out there, but what Mountain Dew is like the second largest, like biggest, like most recognizable brand name for gaming drinks. Yeah, maybe if I just keep saying Mountain Dew, eventually it'll say. Sorry, I have to say it like a human being and not like a British person and go Mountain Dew. I'm getting myself some Mountain Dew. Where is my Mountain Dew? Do not drink Mountain Dew. See if like just anything happens. I could get like a JPEG of a Mountain Dew bottle and put it in the corner. Kojima announced a new game at the Game Awards. I saw that he teleported in through a door to like bless everyone with his presence. And I saw like 2 frames of the trailer, and I was like, I refuse to watch any more of this. I've never played a Kojima game. I don't really know if they're as good as they say that, if people say they are. I mean, evidently they must be, if people treat him as a gaming god that he is, but I've never oh wait, no, wait, did he work on Metal Gear Solid 5? Did he work on Phantom Pain? He did, didn't he? Because that was the one that, did he not? Okay, never mind then, I haven't. That's the one that, wait, oh wait, that's the one that Konami or whatever was like, we don't want you anymore, but we do still want you. You play a little bit of Death Stranding. The monster product placement in it is absurd. I've heard that. But no, I've played a little bit of Phantom Pain, but not much. Fucking... I never really got on... I didn't really get on with it that much. Read something about playing as a robot fetus or something, no, Kojima. It's gonna be absurd. What if it was just like, it was just PT? Like, he just went, no, we're making PT now. That's just what we're doing. I think the internet would actually fucking explode if they released PT. Not that I ever played it, like I said, I've never really played that much of a Kojima game, and PT sounds like it was the scariest game ever made, and I don't like scary games because they're scary. The game was weird enough so the product placement somehow didn't feel out of place. The thing is, I never really got full confirmation as to what it is that you actually do in, like what you actually do in Death Stranding. People just referred to it as a walking simulator. Is that what it was? Was it just that? Was it just a game where you went from area to area delivering boxes? That's because of the Pringles ads in Train Sim World. I do find adverts in games strange. You remember, I don't know what game it was, but there was a game out there that that did have updating ads in it. So it wasn't just the case. It wasn't just the ads that were in the game on launch changed over time, and there was at one point a Barack Obama political ad. And so you could be I think it was a racing game, or at least a driving game, where you could drive around and you fucking get a political ad for Barack Obama. I don't know what game that was though. I just remember it being brought up in one of the many like top 10 lists that I've seen. It's a walking simulator, and it isn't. What you do is walk, but it has far more gameplay than games that are called walking simulators. I've considered playing it, but I just never got around to doing it. I'm a bit of a. I like the idea of it to an extent, because I like games like other games that I think on paper aren't very fun. On games that on paper that wouldn't be fun, like Euro Truck. It's like that's a game that's like, if you think about it, what the fuck do you mean wrong person? Because Euro Truck, if you think about it, wouldn't be, that doesn't sound like it'd be interesting. It's a game where you deliver items from one part of the map to another, and that's it. That's all you do. But I also kind of think there's something fun and satisfying about that, you know. I've actually been not convinced. I've been considering playing Euro Truck on stream a little bit. I don't know why. I just kind of haven't played it in a while, and I was like, I could do that, just to keep myself entertained on the days where I don't want to do anything else. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. You're out the beacon. I'm a big fan of Euro Truck. It's a fun game. There's nothing too there's nothing too crazy about it. There's nothing difficult about it. It's just a simple game, innit? You just drive around. I haven't actually done any trucking in Euro Truck in a while though, because usually what me and my friend would do, we'd just join like the multiplayer server and drive and just get cars and drive around. We'd spend like 4 hours driving around Europe, just talking about shit. I said the thing. Did I say in it? Da da. Da 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 da. I don't know why people. What is it about the word "in it" that's just that captivates people? You can't. Someone out. Someone to my right. Roadman. I mean, it's not really a roadman thing to say. It's just something that British people say. Yep. Because it's just the way that well, I mean, I'm saying it instead of isn't it. I'm saying I'm just you know, slurring the word isn't it, which gets squashed into in it. I also like, this is gonna sound weird, I've never played Farming Sim. Yeah. Well, I own Farming Sim Farming Sim 2013 and 2017, but I only bought. I mean, I never really played those. You know, I don't really count that. And the other day, I was watching the who is it? Yogscast Jingle Jam, and they did a Farming Sim 2022 stream. And then this morning, I just, for no particular reason, I clicked on Sips's stream to see what he was up to, and he was playing Farming Sim 2022. And I'll be honest, I kind of had a feel, I kind of wanted to play Farming Sim. The problem is that I'd feel like I'm copying Sips, and people would point that out if I just suddenly out of nowhere started playing Farming Sim, because I would be copying Sips. But I did kind of have the, I did have a bit of I've never played Farming Sim, so it was one of those things I was like, what is that? Would I like it? Is this one of those games, is it like a mindless game where you just where you just farm? Who's Sips? Sips is a real person. I just want you to make sure that I'm not just imagining him. He's a streamer. He's a pretty, he's like, he's a pretty big streamer, but not huge. He's got over 500,000 followers from what I remember. But he's just a guy who streams. And he's just a streamer. He used to be a member of, well no, he is still technically a member of the Yogscast. He used to be like a big, like Minecraft YouTuber. But then he stopped making YouTube videos and switched to streaming. He's just a cool guy. He's the real guy. He's the real guy, the best guy. What? He does all manner. He's just kind of like, he's just one of those streamers now that just kind of is. Everyone like in the streaming world I think knows him because he's just kind of like he's just a chill man who just streams. He doesn't really do anything special. Everyone, you can't not like him. You can't not like him. I mean, you cannot enjoy what he does, but you can't really find a reason to not like him. Unless you count the fact that, you know, he used to do, he did used to work with Shin, who is another ex-member of the Yogscast, but well, like I say, I don't think Sips is ex, but anyway, the point with Shin is that he was actually a bad guy. He ended up, it turns out that he was using his power as a member of the Yogscast, as a streamer, his influence to fucking talk to little girls or something like that. Which, not actually uncommon for the people at the Yogscast, weirdly enough. You'd kind of think that after the first time it wouldn't happen again, but it has happened 3 times. Or at least using their influence as a member of the Yogscast to talk to fans in an inappropriate way. So that's something that's you'd think that after the first time it wouldn't happen again, but no. In fact, it's happened 4 times. I think it's 4 times. It happened 4 times, 2 of which happened on the same day. So for one of them, I think it was the latest couple. What happened with the latest couple was, by all accounts, this isn't slander towards the Yogscast. The Yogscast have dealt with it like the way that they're meant to happen. The Yogscast as a whole has dealt with it properly. So the Yogscast had a guy in it that I can't remember the name of, that he was using his influence to talk to his fans in ways that aren't generally appropriate, yeah. To which the CEO, which was a guy named Terps, actually his name was Mark, but he went by Terps, he then came out and saying, that's not good, don't do that, that's bad. And then, like, the day after, or like the same day, maybe it wasn't him that came out and be like, don't do that. being like, oh yeah, we've let this person go because of their behavior. But then, like, there was a Reddit post from Terps being like, all right, actually, turns out I was doing the same thing and it wouldn't be right of me to be getting on at people for doing it, so I'm leaving as well. Like, the guy who was in charge of the Yogscast, he wasn't the guy who started the Yogscast. The guy who started Yogscast is, like, by all accounts, like, just a strange guy, but perfectly harmless. He's a nice guy. That's Lewis, that is. So the guys who started Yogscast, they're fine. However, a number of the people that were in Yogscast have turned out to be not too fine. But yeah, I don't know how. Then again, most of them came from Minecraft, and fucking, you know how it is with Minecraft players. Although Terps didn't. Terps came from World of Warcraft, but whatever. Thing is, what's even worse with Terps, just in general, is he was a big part of the Yogscast because he was the CEO. He was the guy who was like in charge, like the guy at the very top. Like I say, he didn't start it, but he was the one. The guy who did start it, I don't think actually wanted the responsibility of looking after the company properly, or like you know, as a business. I don't know. I don't know the internal politics of it. But Terps, not only did he work for the Yogscast, he was also like he was a big name for Blizzard, for World of Warcraft. Like, he was the guy who would do like the announcements. He was the guy who, when BlizzCon was on, he was like the guy who was on stage saying everything. He was like the Jeff Keighley of Blizzard. And so yeah, that wasn't the best time. What is that? That's the M26. I do want to say that the Yogscast are generally fine. Like, they've got some strange characters, but they're strange in just a fun way, you know, not strangers in a fiddler kind of way. And hold on. Nah. And currently they're doing their Jingle Jam at the moment, which is their charity drive that they do every year. Which is what I was watching when I started to think maybe I could play fucking Farming Sim or something. Just to try it out. Excuse me. How are we doing on that? Almost, yeah, we're getting there. Almost spaded these. I've this morning I haven't really put much time into it yet because I've been just kind of putting it off. I'm lazy. But I have been, this morning I put some time into, I did a little bit yesterday as well, into editing the, I don't know if I still don't actually know if I'm going to put the video out, thinking about it, because I don't know how long it's going to take me, and I don't know if it'll be too late by the time that I get to it. But I was doing the, I was going through the Malenia fight from Elden Ring. I was going through, so I finished going through the first stream yesterday to, like cutting it down as much as I can. Well, finding the bits that I might want to keep. And then this morning, I began on the second stream, and the way that I've started it is by finding and labeling, sorry, that's not a list. Finding and labeling all the deaths. And so now I know I have a definitive number, at least a lower end, for how many deaths, how many times I died to Malenia in Elden Ring. And one thing that I found very impressive, as very much a coincidence, is I died exactly 100 times on the first stream. I die my 100th time, and then I'm like, alright, that's it, I'm done. I was kind of hoping that something similar would have happened on the second stream. The likelihood of it happening obviously was pretty low, but I was hoping that it'd happen on the second stream. But no, if for anyone curious, I died 188 times fighting Melania. It was it was a battle for the ages, that was. Did I win? Yeah, I won. But that's how many times I had to die 188 times fighting one boss. And it took me, that was over the course of 2 days. I think it took me about 5 hours. What would happen is while I'd be fighting it, and I'd have the way that it goes on the timeline is it goes like I get loads of deaths all at once, and then it's like one good attempt, and then there's like loads of deaths all at once, and then one good attempt, and so I get like 3 or 4 deaths really close together. It's much easier to find the deaths in Elden Ring than it is in Sekiro, because in Sekiro I die twice, 2 or 3 times for every death, and so I'm having to check to make sure that each death is actually a death, whereas in Elden Ring it's just you just die straight away. So I could just look for the particle effects. But yeah, I did it. I beat her, and I beat Elden Ring. At least it wasn't less than the Grivels. Yeah, those. They were difficult. Shut up. I shouldn't have gotten that kill, but I'll take it. That was a horrible shot. I'd never fought him before. I was learning that fight. Did I just see a guy around that corner? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna do anything for the final boss. Me playing Elden Ring was so long ago that I don't even know if it's really, you know, relevant at all. I also I can't download them off of Twitch anymore, so I'd have to download them off of YouTube, which would probably just increase the compression, which is not the end of the world, just something else to take it just to note. Oh. Ah! So I keep licking my mouth, but that's because I've got a fucking that horrible cold sore, which is annoying me. Do I still have the Bandicam overlay? I think so. Hold on. Why, do you want it? I'd like it if I'd like it if there's a way of having having the visibility of a scene or an item. I'd like it if I could link it to bitrate. So if like the bitrate plummets, then the fucking Bandicam logo comes up. There's probably is ways of doing it if you're a bit more savvy than I am. Anything over here? No. What does I look crispy mean? What do you mean? Are you making fun of my setup? Are you you know, taken aback by my beauty? And I need the Bandicam logo to scale it back a bit. Do I know the deep fried meme? I do know deep fried memes. You trying to say that I look like that? I think I've got the Bandicam. I'm not too sure. Yeah, there you go. Da, 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 da. That's something there. I remember I remember when I asked when I did that the first time. I remember I remember asking if someone could do the Fraps logo, the Fraps thing, and I never noticed that anyone did. But I can't remember who it was, but I just didn't notice. There you go. You can have the unregistered hypercam. Da, da, da. I wonder if there were any other ones. I definitely used Bandicam at least once or twice when I was younger. I don't think I ever used unregistered hypercam because I don't know if I ever knew what that was. But I definitely used Bandicam. Although Fraps was my poison of choice. Fraps was my poison, and it was horrible. Everyone used Fraps back then, though. And everyone who used it agreed in how horrible it was. What does Fraps even do? It was just a screen recorder. Fraps was like a premium screen recorder. But you had to pay for it. And so, you know, it was like the screen recorder to use. If you wanted a screen recorder, Fraps is the one that you used. I don't know why we all chose Fraps. I think it was because at the time it was the one that did the highest quality. Although as a side effect of doing the highest quality, it also had the file sizes were huge. The file sizes for Fraps are massive. Although, actually, to be fair, the file sizes for OBS are massive as well, but you have a bit more control over it, I think. But no, it's also horrible on your system. Like, it took so much fucking processor power to use. And this was like back in the day as well. Track, I suppose. That'll do. May you join. I'm not doing top tier today, and I'm just playing on my own today. Then again, actually, I don't want to do top tier today, or at least not right now. Stop it! Who did that? That was you. And there's that there. What is that? Tiger. No, I don't think I'm going to do top tier. Maybe not, well, not right now. Maybe, I don't want to do the heck? Even, oh, it must have bounced off the ground. Da, 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 da. Anything here? Can you be dragged around? You can be. I mean, these tanks aren't strong enough to drag you around as crazily as the top tier ones are. Do I? I'm not sure. You know what? No, not today. I don't mean, I'm not being, I don't want to be mean to you. It's not you. Just today I want to play on my own. Da, 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 da. Just for today. Well, I say just for today. Today is the day that I've decided. Da, 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 da. Top tier will suck after the new update, at least 10.0 and up. What's actually changing at top tier for that though? I understand going if you go to like 12.0 or whatever. But what's actually what is being introduced that will change it so dramatically? Da-da-da. I'm surprised. I was surprised to see him adding the Challenger 3. I was surprised to see the Challenger 3 because I didn't even know that one was. I didn't know if that one would count as being like usable yet. Just due to the way that I don't actually know if the UK have introduced it properly. New tanks are playing as current service ones. I mean, I don't think that's going to change that much because they're not adding any new systems to the game. All they're doing is adding new tanks. And from what I can see, like things like the new Abrams that's being added, there's not any real difference between that and the previous one, other than an additional ERA. Do I have enemy chat on? What? No. What are you on about? What do you mean? Da, 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 da. Yeah, I can't see how dramatically top tier will change. It's not going to be good. There's going to be problems, don't get me wrong. Especially since they're only adding like one new top tier vehicle for the major nations. Which kind of means that people get pulled up to a new battle rating that has one vehicle in it, but maybe once they start adding, if they add any more, then it won't be as big of a problem. That's not there. Oh, it was, but I wouldn't have gone through it there. Da, 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 da. There is something. It's not shooting at me, so I don't have to worry about it. Anything in front? Not that I know of. Didn't drop a bomb on me, it's fine. Smoke's gonna clear up any second, I think. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know you're out there. There's a king tiger behind there somewhere. Is that? Nothing? Is he on the move? No, I don't want to sit here. I also don't want to push the king tiger. Ugh. Coward, come here. Oh, fine, I'll push the king tiger. There we go. Oh no. Was that you? That was you, fucking Diet. Fuck you, Diet. That was a spoiler. You were screen watching. I can't remember what the word is. You were cheating. I was almost going to scream at him. That's the word. You got there. You got there for me, sorry. How dare you? You saw that as an opportunity to take me down. I'm now gonna have to, just because of that, you've convinced me. I need to change it so that my username is different every time I spawn in, log in. I need to use the random username feature. You've scared me. I'm terrified. Oops, sorry. Don't mind me. I'm playing with some nail polish on my desk. I'm scared that I'm going to shatter this. It's made because it's made of glass. I'm scared that I'm going to drop it on my desk and spray nail polish everywhere. This is why I shouldn't be touching it, but I can't help it. I can't help but fiddle with things that are on my desk. Da-da, da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun. Da-da-da. What's going on over there? Anything? There's a lot of German tanks. That's about it. Yeah. You'll go A specially for me. I'm not going. I ain't doing any. I'm not. I don't know what that means. I'm not hunting you down. These disc machine guns on the top would be a whole lot, like, be perfect if they had more than like 50 bullets in it. Oh. Disc. Got T-34. Whatever this is. T-92, I think. There we go. Da-da. It's unfortunate for a little T-92 like that. Eh. What's around here? Who's shooting at these guys? Anyone I can do it about? What? Oh. I wonder what I just saw there. Just saw a PE8 spawn in. It wasn't a PE8 for some reason. It was like a PE2. It's in the sky. It's ME262 in the sky. Horrible vehicle. Okay. See if I can make my way to this guy. This feels like a ZSU 75. It's not. Stop you from doing whatever you're doing. Stop that right now, mister. What is this? What are you... Who is this? Who's shooting at me? Stop that right now. I've told you once and I'll tell you again. Stop shooting at me. McNuggets. 861. I knew I'd find you eventually. I lied. I was searching for you this whole time. There's nothing but a long play from me. There's a long fucking... Anything? Da 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 da. Shit. Yes. Oh, Alright, let's retreat. I don't think it's gonna necessarily change much. Right now I'm here and there's a guy on B. Can I see whatever's going on up there? We got anyone actually like going to deal with whatever's going on B? Or we just kind of just letting that happen? Da, 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 da. Over there is seemingly nothing. You're dead, so I don't have to worry about you coming back. So you are. I did check before I turned around. I checked to see if you were still alive because I knew that if you were still alive, the moment I turned around, you would then you would come and find me. Da, 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 da. You know what? One game that I remember playing on, one game that I played on stream that I don't know why I did, is for some reason I played... You gonna get in my 109? Here we go. For some reason I played and beat Simpsons Hit and Run on stream. And I can't... And thinking back on it, I don't know why. Because it's like nothing... I actually like went through and finished it. I don't know, it's not even close to anything that I'd usually play on stream. I even made a video from it. Dead ahead. That was unlucky for him that I just happened to be staring down there. I went through and deleted a couple of videos off my channel the other day, yesterday. I didn't delete them. They were unlisted. They're just ones that I don't really like. You're at the tiger. There we go. I can't remember which ones, but it was like one of them was the was Russia nuked video. It was just a bit strange. Same with... There's another one that was like fucking me complaining about an image I saw on Twitter, and I was like, I'm getting rid of that. It's a stupid video. To be fair, I think they may actually be the only two that I got rid of. Let's see, I can hear something next to me. King Tiger there. Wait, see if he knows that I'm here. Does not. Go. Is that guy still alive? Yeah, he is. Let's try and hide from him. I don't know if he knows that I'm here. Don't worry, you're still dead. So you are, I see. I'll keep the information safe in my head, just in case I start to think whether or not you're alive. My little jittering tank. Oh. Oh, it's over. I actually could have hit him. I always find it difficult to know whether or not I can shoot through a, whether I can shoot through that top layer of soil. Sometimes I can, or like I overestimate how thick it is. So I've spaded that, and then, oh, I've spaded this one as well. There we go, I could stop playing this, I could stop using the Ice 2s now. As much as I like them, I can stop. Ugh. Excuse me, I do beg your pardon. I probably should have been using that to research like this or this. Not because I want it, just because they're at that battle rating. But, yeah, whatever. I think I'll go back to doing what I had been playing, which is this. The, well, not specifically just the T-10, everything at this battle rate in this lineup. Just because I feel like it. GG. I've not really been wanting to play top tier Russia too much. Grinding with the with top tier tanks, like premium tanks, is fun and all, but it does get a bit boring just doing it on repeat all the time. I like to vary it up and use some of the other vehicles that I've got. Did I take the 76 out? Yeah, go on. What was this? Is it you? Thanks. I made you angry. I successfully did what I intended to do. Make anyone and everyone angry. I kind of wish people got more angry in this game, like, after the games. People very rarely message you outside of the game to tell you how angry they are. And I kind of wish people would do that more. Not because I want to be insulted or out, but just because, you know, sometimes it can be funny to see. But most people just get annoyed at you in game and then they kind of leave it at the door, which is like for the best. But still, get angry at me. Send me horrible messages so I can report you, or at least reply with just the words, "Who are you?" Look at that little drone. Look at it. PT-76 with 7 would be perfect. If it had IRST. You can message me. No, you don't hear. No, not like. No. It's not the same. I want to know that I've caused some. I want to know that someone's day has gotten ruined because of something that I did without even thinking about ruining someone's day. I want to know that someone got annoyed by my actions of just playing the game. There we go. Got there eventually. Oh no, what's shooting at this guy? Did that come from the side? I think it did, didn't it? I think. I don't want to go too close to this leopard. Oh, it came from over there. Oh, this has got laser on it. Where did my shell go? Unless it didn't laser properly because of the smoke. Jet 906. There we go. It was an XM1, not an Abrams. That's... Wait, what barrel rating is the XM1? Wait, what have I got? I can go up to 9.0, so it's 9. It has to be a 9. Listen, you had ample opportunity to see where I was. And I also had ample opportunity to see where you were, but I much prefer to blame other people than myself. It is a little bit... The XM1's annoying, only because it's... It only looks a little bit like an... If you actually look at it, it doesn't really look like an Abrams at all. But when it's a very quick glance and you see it, it can be rather annoying that you'd spend that extra little bit of time to try and figure out where you're meant to be shooting on it, when in reality you don't have to think about where you're shooting on it because it's just an XM1. Is that... I saw something... Yeah, there's a helicopter there. I don't know if I've really got it in me to kill it with this. There we go. Alright, where are you? There, okay, someone got him. Good. Currently out in the open and not in a good place to be. Spot that. That Type 62, the mini T-54 with no armor. So, yeah, I would say actually with most of those fucking... Oh, wait, I've been firing high explosive this whole time like a goon. Yeah, whatever, I didn't actually shoot at anything. I've got my fucking... I switched some of the things around and put the, and forgot to remove high explosive. Yeah, whatever. I only have 2 of them. I think I only have 2 or 3 of them, so it's not a problem. A lot of those T-tanks, the T-54, the T-62, and the type equivalents from China, they all have like minor differences that I always sort of forget about. There we go. Which actually, in a similar sense, they kind of make me not want to use them because they all look the same. I like. Can I hear something? Yeah, just in front of me. I like unlocking new vehicles because it's just like new looking vehicles that are fun to use. But the problem with like a lot of Russian vehicles is they all look the same, and you don't really get the same satisfaction of unlocking a new vehicle when it just looks exactly the same as something you've already got. That's just me personally. I'm a superficial kind of guy. Something here. Ah, never mind. Remember doing a couple of heat? Well, the thing is, I switched to... I did have heat, but I liked... I switched it to APH. If I'm in a map where I'm not going to be fighting at long range, like this kind of map, or maps that just have a lot of stuff on them that the heat could get caught on, I like to switch to just using APHE. Cute art is better than porn. I really like soft art styles. I like arts like pastel soft art styles. I don't really know how to describe how to actually describe it other than that. But there's a very specific type of art style that I like. It's just pleasant. It's just nice to look at. Hello. There's one anime out there that I wanted to watch at some point that had a really nice art style. But the problem is that like the synopsis of the show and the actual premise of it is horrible. And it was the I can't remember what it is. The thing is, it turns out to be well, I don't say it starts. I don't think it's ever really too impressive looking, like good looking, but sounding. But there's a is that some of that? No, it's a tree. There's a show that looks really nice. It has a really nice art style, and the actual show is about a fucking college student that falls in love with a preschooler, an elementary schooler, and it's like, why would you make a show that's just people think it's like great fucking quality content, and it's like, no, it's awful because it's about fucking pedophilia, and it's like the anime looks nice, the art style is really nice, and it's like, why would you make something look so nice but make it so horrible? Why am I not doing any damage to the front of this thing? I know it's the front of a tank, which is usually the bit that it's going to be doing the least damage to. But like, I was trying to shoot it in the fucking gun there. Oh, don't fucking stop reloading the gun. Continue reloading the gun. Fucking... Fuck off. There. Fuck you. I don't care. I don't care if I die now, because I've took his gun out. I can't remember what the anime is called, because I didn't look it up, because I didn't care, because it contained, you know... Well, I didn't care to learn the name of it, is what I didn't care to learn. I've got no idea what the name of it is. Not even in the slightest. Da, da, da. All I remember about it is that I saw the art style, I thought that looks nice, looked up the synopsis and went, that does not look nice. It's not Maid Dragon, but Maid Dragon is something similar that I'm thinking has a similar idea to it. Nor is it Monogatari. The only reason I didn't watch Monogatari is because it was too complex. And when you have to look up the words "the viewing order," I usually start to go, maybe not. Monogatari was just because it was complex. It's neither of those. Go on, Diet. Pose me your riddles. Ugh. Da, 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 da. I've never seen Maid Dragon, by the way. That was another one that just kind of... I don't know if that also has a little bit of has some questionable things in it, but I decided not. I was like, I don't care. I also just didn't really care about the premise of it, and it's just a bit silly. Monster Girl anime don't really Monster Girl anime, from what I've heard, from what I can tell, it's nothing too bad. I wouldn't even know where to start searching for it, the anime that I'm thinking of. I don't even know if it's considered good. That's the other thing, is I don't even know if it's considered good. What would I... No, there we go. Oh, my fucking mouth hurts and I don't like it. Where's the word I'm looking for? This, I think. It's not Dragon Maid. It's not Dragon Maid 2. It can't be that it can't be that hard for me to find it just by having a quick glance. And it's not Dragon Maid 3. Let's see if I'm actually looking in the right genre. Good night, Salty. It's not Monster Musume. Although I don't like the idea of those kind of shows either. It's like the sort of show that like one of my friends would have seen when we were in secondary school and been like, "You should watch this. It's really good." But like he'd be like freaking convinced that it is. It's a fairly old anime at this point. I say old, 2010s, but still old. How many fucking Dragon Maid shows are there? Every time I'm just scrolling down this list and I've seen Dragon Maid come up like 6 times. I think so, Maya. Maybe they were elementary schoolers, actually. Makes it even worse. Actually, I suppose it's not that it makes it even worse, but it does make it worse. Ugh. So I'm scrolling down these thumbnails, and some of these thumbnails are just whoever I know the sort of things that were going through the head of the person who made these. No wonder you can't like fucking talk about anime to anyone. Alright, it's not here. You probably you would recognize it. You'd obviously recognize it if you saw it. No, it's not. No, it's not got anything to do with hentai. I don't think it has. I mean, it could have that in the title. There is at least one show that I've seen that has that in the title, yet it's not hentai. How would I have no idea how I'd find this. Let's go back to the genres. And let's try romance. Although the idea of it being a romance does just kind of makes it even scarier. I don't want to go. I'm not going to go looking too far for it, I don't think. Although I've kind of gotten myself too deep in now. I kind of feel like I have to find it out. Maybe it wasn't as light as I thought it was. Maybe it's just the fact that when you're so deep in anime, every person has their own anime. Every anime has someone who absolutely loves it. And so you can kind of get that confused with everyone liking it. I've seen fucking Kiss Exist on this list twice. Just want you to know that. I didn't even know there was more than one season of that, and I'm an expert on it. I have not found it, and I don't know where I would. I have no idea how I'd find it because I don't know the name of it. I don't know anything about it. So, for all intents and purposes, it's fucking lost media. I'm gonna try one more, but I don't think this is gonna really help because it's such a broad category to check the comedy category. Dun 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 dun. Halo. I'm looking for an anime. There's an anime that I'm looking for that has a real. We'll talk. Well, Dyer brought up the fact that he likes cute things and not porno. Yeah, out of nowhere, unwarranted. But that made me then remember that there was an anime that has an art style. No, it's not Eromanga Sensei. That is another one that has a good art style, yet not good at execution. But there's an anime that has a really nice art style that I remember seeing and being like, oh, that looks really, it's a nice, pleasant, cute art style. And then I looked up the synopsis and it was like, this is a college student who falls in love with her child's sister's friend from elementary school or something. And it's like people, from what I remember people liking it. And I was like, how do people defend shows like that? And I'm trying to find out what it's called because, you know, I don't actually know why I'm trying to find out what it's called, I'll be honest. I gain nothing from knowing what it's called. Other than that you lot know what it is that we're talking about. I don't know, I don't think Honey and Clover. I've never heard that word in my life. Dun 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 dun. Sakura Tricks, another one that has an alright art style, but a horrible, not a great execution. Oh, it's nothing. I'm not gonna watch it, I don't need to find it. I've gone through like, is that it? Oh, found it. I found it. It got a 7.28, so that's why it's not actually as good as I remember it being. I remember people thinking it, sorry. I haven't seen it. It is, where's the name? There it is. It's Watashi ni Tenshi ga Mayorita. Synonyms is Wataten. You know what, hold on. I'm just going to answer this phone call. They called me earlier, and I just want to make sure it's nothing important. No one was there. It was the same number and place as earlier, and so I thought maybe it could be in someone important. Yeah. Yeah, no, here, look. It's college student, quite shy around other people. Mostly spends her time in her room making cosplays when her 5th grade sister brings her classmate over and she becomes instantly captivated with her. So where does it have the genre anywhere? Okay, it's only specified as a comedy. But like you can specify as a comedy all you want, but at the end of the day, it's a fucking college student that does this end of it here says that she'll do anything to grow closer to the angel who has descended before her, and it's like you're trying to fucking, you can't just call it a comedy. You can't just go, oh, we've got this high schooler, this college student who is infatuated with this small child and claim that it's a comedy. I don't think I ever claimed it was an ecchi anime. I wouldn't have looked for it if it was an ecchi anime. Yeah, I don't need that. Anyway, it's only got a 7.28, and that means that it's bad in my book. I wanted to make sure that these are fine. Get rid of that. Excuse me. And then that's fine. No, yeah, I want to do this. Bring this to like 10. Bring this to like 13, and then bring this up to there. One more. Ow, I got something in my eye. That's fine, that is. You've seen some clips from it before. Listen, I'm not saying that it can't have funny moments in it. I'm saying that it's weird to make a college student be unnecessarily obsessed with a fifth grader. That's what I'm saying. No, wait, don't take that. Take this. You're in Hot Mind Game this time. Are you in this one? No. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Da 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 da. Unrated Hypercam 2, yeah. I've managed to turn it. I've managed to use unrated Hypercam to stream with. Diet said that my stream quality was so low that he couldn't make out one pixel from another, and so I needed to put that there to just let everyone know. Da 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 da. The TV show Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader is called Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old in the UK, and it actually the theme song makes more sense if you do with the 10-year-old. The fifth grader bit just kind of feels like they forced it into the song. Diet looked at my stream and said, "I know exactly where he is," and started rubbing his hands together. Diet put on his little villain hat. Put a little villain hat on, started twiddling his little villain mustache, and started going, "I know exactly where he is." And pinpoint accurately dropped a bomb on me. Oops. I did effectively drop to a laser guided bomb at 5.7. You know what you don't see very often in this, which I find it's probably not too weird, to be fair, but it's a little bit strange that not as many people either know about it or use it. Is not many people use the radio guided bombs that on the one of those that German bomber. I've never used it. I haven't even got it. I've got the bomber, but I haven't got the bomb. And I find it a little bit strange that not as many people use that. It seems like something that people would use, just even if it is just for a bit of like the novelty of it. So I know they're not the best. I think it's the Crit X, yeah. I've only ever like seen a couple people use it, and I've only ever been killed by it like once. I know it might suck ass, but it's still it's the novelty of it. It's the novelty of having a guided weapon at like 3.2 or whatever. 0.3, I don't know what that rating is. Come on, stop this. Is it 5.3? I wouldn't know. Like I said, I never used it. But come on, stop getting stuck in the ground. Ugh. Dank. Oops. Oh yeah, that was a twitch by me. I don't wanna be over there. Fucking... This place is horrible. What? Stop getting caught on nothing. This place is made of sand. Is it 6.0? I feel like they've put that up. I cannot remember it being that high up the tech tree. About that high a battle rating. Ugh. There we go. Speaking of radio guided, completely unrelated. Go on. Radio killed the video store. Radio killed the video star. Radio killed the video star. In your car and in your heart. I don't know that song. I'm assuming that that's not the words. Right, does my shell even hit him? I'd like to at least know that. When the Soviets were retreating in the continuation war versus Finland, the Soviets rigged a town with radioactivated explosives, but the Finns countered it by playing folk songs on every frequency. What if one of the folk songs that they played did have the exact sound to activate the bomb though? Does that count as like the first use of like electronic warfare as well? Maybe that's like maybe it's what happened before there, but is that's like using EM that's electromagnetic warfare. They've got that's EM countermeasures. Ugh, I don't like this map. I feel like I never do very well in it. Is he looking at me? I think he is. Yeah, he is. At least use up one of his fuel things. You know what I mean. Who did that? In it, bruv. I've got such an unrefined way of speaking, haven't I? It's not a very pleasant way of speaking. Makes me sound uneducated. And being uneducated means that I'm untrustworthy. What's over here? There's a missile carrier over here. I've got a I've got the voice of a simpleton. Not the voice. Well, I do, but not specifically the voice. Hello. I'm looking for enemies. One of you fired a missile at me earlier, and I would like to know where you are. Oh, he's right there. No. That's what I thought. I didn't even see him have the rocket, the missile in his tube. I thought he had a ammo. Not that it would have, not that it changed the outcome. I just thought he did. It was spot on, weren't you? Told you. It's because you were cheating. It's because you were staring at me from the screen. You were controlling your plane while looking at my screen. That's how spot on it was. How's the things going? Oh, it's not looking too good for our team, I'm going to be honest. You're holding Alt Tab the whole time. Yeah. You were spying. You were being a little sniper. Look at him watching me go. Sees my antenna, thinks I don't notice him. Oh, I notice you, alright. I notice you, alright. For real, for real. On God. I'll do. Don't know who took him out, but I'll take it. Just like that? On God? For real? Wow. Yeah, try me, helicopter. Little Alouette up there thinking he's odd because he's in an Alouette. Okay. Is that fucking... Oh, it's a Chief. I thought that was a Challenger DS. Well, that's a bit extreme, innit? Can I hear something to my over here? And that's right. Over here is a direction. Shut up. Ugh. I fucking hate helicopters. Ugh, you didn't even have to, like, fucking land properly. I should get the kill for... I should get credit for someone who dies after killing me like that. I should be given credit, because they did not deserve it. They gave up. Da, 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 da. Come on, hit him. Hit him. Oh. That'll do, pig. That'll do. He doesn't have anything but machine guns under him, does he? There we go. I know that's not the guy that killed me, but it's as close as I'm gonna get. I don't even feel vindicated. I don't feel anything. I need to get like a custom mod that makes whenever I get a kill just like something really... I need it to be the same sound that plays when you level up in World of Warcraft. Or like just a generic level up sound in games. Just something that really just gets the endorphins running. I don't know what custom text I'd put in. Do you have to like, is that... What am I stuck on? It's like the heaviest tank ever made and you're stuck on a tractor. clip that shit. It's not a bad idea, to be fair. There we go. Da, 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 da. Almighty God, clip that. Clip it. I don't think I feel like out of everything that I've ever done while streaming, I've done very few things that are clip worthy. Done a couple good shots against helicopters though. Mum, get the camera. Oh baby, a triple. Oh, I'd love it if the if like the different, so like when like if it says like kill 2, kill 3, if they were separate, so you could go with the third one to be oh baby a triple. You did clip my foot. Maybe I need to do more crazy things. Maybe that's what I need to do. Austin Powers sounds like a dyslexic trying to spell autism powers. Austin Powers is the best film ever made. My idol is Austin Powers. I have a picture of him that I look up to every day, and I say one day I'll be him. Da, da, da. But until that day, I have to just be me. Da, 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 da. What's it's just okay. I thought I looked at that gun for a second on the side, the coax, and thought, I was like, is that a fucking 50 cal? It weird that you can get a meat energy from a tick bite. You can, and it's terrifying. Everything like that's terrifying. Just the fact that you're going about your day and it's like suddenly your entire life is changed. And it's like, all I wanted to do was just enjoy nature. We don't really get many ticks in the UK. If any, really. So it's not something I've had to really think about. But anything like that, it's like, I just wanted to fucking... This has laser on it, doesn't it? A bit lower. A bit higher? Fucking... Made me thinking that I'm not firing the right ammunition this game, I mean. Is that a fella there? Yeah, it is. It's a fucking fella! Oh, look at me thinking I'm hard with my ERA at 8.0. Fuck off. Well, it could actually be like 8.7 or 9, but still. Fuck off. Let's go to the object 906. I like this vehicle. It's not the best. No Russian vehicle is the best on this map. The engine block kept blocking it, which is why I tried to go lower, to go underneath it. It didn't work. I don't have laser, do I? No, I don't. I know that there's the engine block there. I'm not that much of an idiot. Why did that not spot? Just give me the game. Just give me things. Give me... But who the fuck brought BT7 in? Wait, that's a premium vehicle, that is, isn't it? Over there. That's probably why I'm going to hate it so much. I know that the IT1 is good. I just don't want to fucking use it. There's a mouse there as well. The fuck? It's going to stay there now. Can I heat through that? I don't think so. Even if I wanted to, even if I had the ammunition to do it, I don't think. Even if I could, sorry, I don't think I've got the right amount of ammo for it. Use this guy's cover. After the ATGM changes, it sucks. I used to hate the I used to really not like the IT1 from an enemy perspective, not from a user perspective. I still kind of don't. I don't like that it can fire on the move. That it's got it's stabilized. It can fire on the move, and it's can be pretty difficult to like actually take it out from the front. You don't like it, like you said. I don't think you see it as much since the ATGM changes, but I still don't like it. I have that level of like PTSD from it. Okay. Oof. Oof. Fucking artillery. Piss off. I'm gonna die to this artillery, aren't I? I know I am. I can feel it. I can feel it in my fucking balls. My fucking shriveled up purple testicles. There we go. Oh, not another one. Who keeps calling in artillery on me? Stop it! Leave me alone. I'm not hurting anyone. If anything, I'm giving you more chances to get points because you can then come and capture it yourself. Stop it. Oh, what's that noise? I can hear a jet in the sky. Yay. Fuck off. What am I caught on? That's fine. So it's like a F-84, I think. Not completely certain though. Look like the weird wingtip things. Fuel tanks. Anything? What's that? Bit of debris? Little debris? I think we should start a campaign to change the word debris to be pronounced debris. Anything like that. Anything that has an has that kind of name, just change it. It's like, no, we're calling it debris now. And anything that we don't, we then change to pronounce as, like we don't pronounce pallet as palais. I think we should change the word palais to be pronounced as pallet as palais. I wanted to spawn as a fucking anti-air to take out the F-84 because our anti-airs are not doing it. Unless he's only just been in it, but either way. I can't because we haven't got any fucking players on the field. I'll let you off because I don't know if you had spawned when I died. My guns are so happy none of them have depression. Oh, to be a Soviet tank crew. Oh, to be a Soviet tank crew in a T-34 that was built during 1944. Oh wait, clip that! I hear that. I have to boost engagement by just arbitrarily shouting clip that. Da, 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 da. Ugh, I'm hungry. Fuck off you. Let me see what you're up to. Where's the guy that's here? You don't have to be a mod to clip things. Anyone can clip. Da 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 da. Have I eaten? I've had 2 Weetabix before the stream started. Alright, we're not winning this, and I'm not fucking trying it. Wait, it depends. Give me a sec. No. There we go. I can hear something else. Where is it? There it is. No. Nothing else. Da 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 da. That guy's going down. There's another one in the sky somewhere. I think I could open my advent calendar. I could open my advent calendar and have that. That's sustenance, isn't it? Yeah, I got the cool anti-air, the best anti-air in the game. The Shilka. There's not a single anti-air better than the Shilka. The only thing that could possibly be better than the Shilka is the Tunguska. Oh, do. And to be fair, the Pantsir is just a Tunguska, but slightly better. So the Pantsir is probably much better. But for all intents, but I don't care. The Shilka's the best vehicle ever made. Cool, let's do this. Why not? What was I was gonna... Oh yeah, it's something else. It's fine. I had a thought on the brain. Who shot at me? I don't know. Ugh. Where did that shot come from? It came from over there, didn't it? I think. Maybe. Okay. So the only annoying thing now is that the fucking what? Where is it? It's ground level in it, yeah. Is that the next anti-air that I'm going to unlock is the Strela, and I don't care about the Strela. I don't care if it's good or not. I just don't care about it because it's not the Tunguska, and it's not the Shilka. I know that the missiles got some buffing recently, but or are going to get a bit of a buff in the next update, but it's not the Shilka and it's not the Tunguska, so it's just not as cool, is it? Who's here? And what are they up to? Can I hit you? I don't think so. I think you might end up... There we go. Fucking... Where's that? M48. Yeah, keep making your way up here where my gun depression's not a problem. You dread Strela's lack of search radar. Ah, worth a try. Where's he going? Push forward, you coward! You can't believe this match is still going. Don't worry, I can't believe this stream is still going. Some matches are like that, though. They just keep going. I'm always surprised. Stingers without going flirt. I've not used Stingers because I've got the once I got the radar thing, the next one up on the German line, I stopped using it. Because I didn't like using my Stingers at that battering. Oh, excuse me. Also, the other problem that I have with the Strela is its lack of, well, ammunition. I think it has two, well, effectively two volleys. You can fire a full load twice, and that's it. And you've got to go and find a place to rearm. So I think it only has 8 missiles on it. I think the Weasel is pretty similar, or the Ocelot's pretty similar. It's the same with the Type 93. The Type 93? You know which one I mean. You know what I'm talking about anyway. Getting Over It is a masterpiece of a game. I've never played it. Because I didn't play it when it came out because it just seemed like it was just a stream, like a content bait game. And now I'm not playing it because it seems, I think it's a dead game at this point, and going and playing it now just seems a bit silly. I could be wrong, don't get me wrong, not, you know, that's just my view on it. And it seems like something I would never win. Oh, fuck. That's very little ammo. That missiles are pretty big. Nah, the Stinger missiles, they're tiny. A Stinger missile can be launched from the shoulder. It can't be that big. Iceberg. Dead ahead. Iceberg. Oh, to have been on the Titanic. Over there? Wait, where's the enemy? There he is. No, okay, that's not him. Where's he gone? You're in there somewhere. I can smell you. He's not dead yet. Who hit me? Is he dead? Now he's dead. It's fine. It's hard on punishing, but by forcing you to redo earlier sections, it really draws on how far you've come in mastering the game. I don't think I'd be able to keep going after like getting really high up and then falling. I think what would happen is I would definitely give up after like falling once or twice. He's talking like a BDSM enthusiast. Go on, just like it. Go on, try it. It only hurts. It only hurts the first time. After that, it starts feeling good. Is that it? It's something, at least. Oh, it's a king tiger. Oh. Do I go to B? Or do I stay here? What do I do? I mean, we're regaining B. It's fine. Anything on the horizon? No, there's not many people left on their team. Our this was a bit of a stomp. A waffle stomp, no less. Okay, a helicopter? Is it friendly? Don't know. Do not know. It's not that. That's a plane. Oh. Oh, yeah. Cheeky little fella. I was trying to think of a word there. I don't know why. The word that I was going to say was guy. I don't know why fella was what I actually ended up with. Another one? And there's some over here. That's dead. Oh, there was actually just, there was just actual people over on B. I thought there wasn't. I didn't even notice. Anything in the woods? Nope, no Bigfoots. I still think this game would be made infinitely better if there was a 1 in 500 chance that when you look in a forest you can see a Bigfoot. I stand by that thought, and I think I believe it to be true. What did I do? What the fuck did I do to you? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Now what, it was an A. I'm not going to the fucking A. I'm not doing that. How's our team actually looking up? We're looking alright, but there's still a chance for their team to win. They've got they've got enough players, I think, to pull it back. Especially if they push us out of and hold us out of the points. Which I know is just the definite, is like, you know, the way of winning in this game is to hold the points and stop the enemy from holding them, but you know what I mean. You understand, you know. It's more of a cautionary tale than anything else. That's what I think. I think the Simpsons movie did more for the environmentalist movie than anything else ever. I would love to know, like, how much more support like environmentalists got once the Simpsons movie dropped. Can someone deal with that? No? Okay, never mind. Oh, excuse me. Beautiful vehicle. Kind of, sometimes. Stop dying to the STBs! Also, why are they all spawning down at A? Stop that! Told you we've lost this game. I didn't actually, no, I never told you that. I told you we could. Ugh. Not only are they spawning at A, they're not moving from A because they've fucking gotten themselves stuck there so they can't leave. M47. Oh no. Sorry, I was thinking of something else. I wonder, I saw the M47 and thought that was an anti-air and was confused as to why it was marked as a medium tank. There's a helicopter there. They're dealing with that, but there's still the STBs on and around this battle point. That's not a word. You know what I mean. There he is. I don't know. I don't know. I just saw his muscle. The smoke. Reversing, maybe? Anyone else? Where is it? There's his gun. Come on. Show yourself. M47 I can hear. Now they're losing C. Ugh. They better make their way to A. What now? Bugger off. Fuck off. Leave me alone. There. He feels like he's firing high explosive rounds at me, I'll be honest. Oh, now that those colours have changed. I don't know if the colour of the tracer does actually have any kind of effect or correlation with the type of ammunition. It's fucking enemy plane, isn't it? Got a little dink on him. Little dink. Okay, we're capturing A. C is still, I think, going to be up in the air. In fact, I would imagine that whoever's at C, if they're in an anti-air and they were only firing high explosive, then they're not going to leave C. However, if they were not an anti-air and they were firing armor piercing, it was an anti-air, okay. Did he get hit? Yeah, he did. Get hit by a cannon. Oh, it's the Corellian? I'm coming. I'm coming. I can't see what you're shooting at, but I'm here. I want to help. I want to help, but I don't know if I can. You doing alright? Was it that? Was that shot at you? I think it was the plane that did the most damage to this guy. That was freaking clip that. You don't have to, I'm only joking. Okay, so I think C is currently uncontested, but I don't think it really matters. Unprotected, not contested. Of course, it's contested. We're in a PvP game. You don't really shoot out the pilot in A3 SPA and you should get a kill assist because some couldn't set him on fire 5 minutes ago. Yeah, but at least you get an assist. At least you get something. So if you shoot at a vehicle that's been classified as destroyed, and continue, like if a vehicle has been classified as destroyed, but the pilot's still alive, you get an assist if you kill the pilot. I felt that. And you got shot because of it. It's a Ferdinand. Fuck. Hey. 3 points. You auto can kills for the battle pass. Ah, okay. Stop doing the battle pass then. There you go. I've solved the problem. The battle pass is the the genesis of all your problems in War Thunder. There we go. Battle pass is the Antichrist. Yeah, do what I do and don't do it at all. I don't do any of the battle pass. I've got 20 points and 21 levels, but I'm not doing it, if that makes sense. That's just points that I've gotten passively while playing. The only thing that I'd want to get would be this. But I don't want it enough to try and to grind for it. I think I mentioned it yesterday or the other day when I streamed. I just think it's a silly vehicle, which would be fun to just drive around a little bit. But I think in actuality, I probably would never use it. I think they should add it so that I think they should make it so that you actually have to use the stabilizers on this. Like every time you want to fire, you have to sit, you have to wait for those little legs to fold out. I think that's what would make this game much better. If tank destroyers like this had to have you had to wait ages for everything to fold out. Same with like those top tier, like the Panzer and the German thing. Go through that. Yes. Da, 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 la. Okay. Okay, what have I achieved so far? Anything? Got quite a few points towards the Strela. The other problem with the Tunguska is it being 10.7, which means that I actually have to I have to bump myself up significantly higher if I want to use it. Which I don't want to do. Oh, is it not? Oh, it gets an upgrade, okay. I was wondering why it didn't have any extra bonus missiles, but it's because it get upgraded in this, I assume. I don't know what this does. It just improves the radar, I assume. Radar and things. Okay. I think I might leave it for today here. I've been going. I think it's 3 hours, isn't it? Yeah. Have I ever used this? No, I haven't. But no, I think I'm gonna leave it here. It's been a relatively calm day. Apart from the hentai rant at the beginning of the stream. But it's been a relatively calm day. I'm done. My mouth really hurts. I've got a cold sore on my mouth, and it makes my lips very painful. Which is why I've been licking my mouth a lot, is 'cause it dries them out as well. So hopefully that'll have begun to dissipate by the next week. But yes, I'm done. I'm done for today. I'll be back next week. I don't know if I'll play War Thunder next week. I'll see what I do. I'll see what I feel like next week. Maybe I'll try Euro Truck or something, just to break up the monotony of War Thunder. But yeah, that's it. I'm not going to die. Probably. I can't guarantee I won't die, but I can say that I'm not. Current trends show that I'm not going to die. But no, that's it. I'm done for today. I will see you next week. Thank you for watching. Take care. Wait, where's the no, wait, hold on. Give me I thank you for watching. Take care, and bye bye.